So it's really important. And when I start talking about like the success story that we had with Tenbound, like it's really around this sort of image. I've been at Iterable for almost a year, in a few months. And when I first came in, we have amazing culture, amazing people. We wanted to really hone in on the lead development, the SDR function. And so we brought in Tenbound, which has been a great experience. The first thing we did was we started plotting the course of action, what we were going to look at. And you started with, and Tenbound came in and really helped us here, but helped us like as a partnership, which is something I really appreciate about working with this organization. You start putting together a visual map. I mean, it's a process flow, workflow, but like it's really important to start seeing what is the existing state. Put it out there. Make it not about people, not about even outcomes, like what actually is happening. Like, I don't know, and you could do this in most of the work product you do, but when you start mapping out what you do, you're gonna have an agnostic way of looking at it without judgment. And that's a really important part of this process. Then, by definition, you can start looking at the gaps, and start seeing like, where are the breakdowns? And then you start creating new workflows about how you wanna optimize it. And then you start thinking about putting water through the pipes and start seeing where there's leaks. So we focused on a specific conversion points. And we picked speed to lead, MQL to SQL conversion, and the size of the deals. These are the most pressing issues on the inbound flow. And then we focused on execution, right? And when you think about what does that mean, like how do you try to improve these things? Like, again, you can have the best of dashboard, but if you're not actually putting the work in and continuing to work on it and to affect it, it's not gonna happen. The next thing we wanted to focus on was the MQL SQL conversion rate, right? Because that is definitely something that not only the speed to which we're engaging the prospect, but like how good is that, manual nurturing, which was, what we were doing. And we had a conversion rate of 31%. We wanted to increase that to 40%. And again, we far surpassed that. And that was partly working with marketing and making sure we were getting them with the right kind of information as well. It wasn't just on the lead development rep themselves. It's really exciting. And again, working with Tenbound across this whole process to make sure we're being efficient and focused and having a third party in there to make sure that we were in line and not, chasing every squirrel that we saw. It starts here, and like, it's really important that we keep on innovating. We keep on trying to solve these problems creatively, and that is as innovation. And my final thing on a personal side, and this is, I talk to my team a lot about this as well, is like the way you're gonna do that, and it's hard sometimes. I know, like when you're sitting in between very strong sales leaders and marketing leaders and executives, like to get out of your comfort zone is hard. But I mean, it's something that when you do, it's like you'll see growth. And I've seen it, I push myself continuously to do that and the people around me. So if I could say this is such an important body of work that we're doing here, and what you all are doing is so important. So I just want to urge you to keep on doing it and keep on coming back to organizations like this, because the collective mindset of growth is here, and it's really inspiring.